Good evening. I am Miriam Abdulkawi, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. A 4-year-old drowned in a well in the north. We'll have the reaction from his school. And a murder in Corozal. The victim was the mayor's uncle. Plus, VTL CEO suspended after a sexual harassment complaint, but it's not because of that complaint. We'll explain this odd case. Also, the president of the country's largest credit union, she's under scrutiny tonight for a loan that did not meet the regulatory requirements. 7 News investigates. And is the cost of sugar going up? Agricultural Minister Jose Mai explains the new price regime. These stories and much more are ahead on 7 News tonight, so please stay tuned.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Hey, 06 para mañana.
89,
23. 16. Ya gané con el 10, con el 50 y con el 03.
Bolido ahora es más fácil. Ahora puedes jugar tu número de la suerte con Digi Wallet. Regístrate y deposita para comenzar. Descarga la aplicación de Bolido y elige Digi Wallet como tu método de pago y cobro.
¡Ya gané!
Cuando enviamos dinero.
Con Bolido gana.
Cuando hacemos recargas.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Un grupo de gente que hemos trabajado muy duro y la tierra es para la gente de Bellavista. ¿Para qué? Para que los jóvenes puedan tener tierra. ¿Para qué? Para que los jóvenes puedan desarrollarse en el futuro. Algo que les hacía falta por mucho tiempo. Nuestros padres vienen de las fincas bananeras. Somos gentes que hemos sufrido mucho. Y ustedes como jóvenes se merecen mejores oportunidades.
If you didn't have land before, you will have land now. Once you have land, you have wealth.
I think they want to build, they want to settle.
I'm already having dreams of my home and everything.
You know, the wires are just, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I can finally begin to build a house.
It's just a great feeling, you know.
Mi amigo es un hermano, una persona para el pobre. ¿Estamos de acuerdo?
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the
perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Indian restaurant located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667. Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
We begin our newscast tonight with one of our top stories, where tonight a family in the north is grieving after a child drowned in the family well yesterday afternoon. 4-year-old Rigel Treminius was discovered in his grandfather's well in San Narciso village. 82-year-old Sylvester Alcocer reported that around 3:30 p.m. while doing some yard work, he noticed that only one of his grandchildren was playing in the yard. He went to look for the other and saw that the cover for his 20-foot deep well was open. When he peered down, he saw his grandchild's sandals floating inside. He called for help, and the child's lifeless body was retrieved from the well. The principal of his school in Chanchen said that the loss has hit his teachers and classmates hard. Here's more.
Yes, it was really a shock because I was like, who, how, when? And it was really shocking to hear it. At the same time, I was with my wife. I said, what happened? Because I overreacted, and I told her that a little boy from Infant 1. It's one of my students, and he has just been informed that he had passed. So that was when I just heard about it. And this morning I came early to visit the parents to find out and share with them that we are really sorry to hear about it, and that they can count on us as a school for whatever situation that arises, that we'll be willing here, that we'll be there. We have been trying to get along with the staff. We have put on a little finances for them to assist them. We have see how well we can move other resources so that we can provide for them as well. It was really coming to Rigel. He was very happy young child. You could see his smile. He's running around the yard. All the cooks remember is him is trying to get a banana after his lunch. He will go and say, I'm going to steal a banana. So he really loved, he was a fun child, only 4 years old, going to 5 next year, January. So it's really a big loss for us, a young life, a young mind being lost like that, tragically. And it's really, really sad to know about it. Right now the preschool teacher is really devastated. She had been being with him for 2 years, from when he was 3 years old, 4 years old, and now she could cope. I think we'll have to definitely find some help. The local manager was here. We spoke with him, and he said that he will be looking for a counselor to see if we can counsel some of the students. They were sad too. The little ones are his friends, the Infant One friends. They're also some of them were crying this morning. Some of them have not reached that point of understanding what has happened, but they see the empty chair with the elbow and they're questioning what is it. So, but they were remembering all the mischief they did together. They were laughing and they say he was a friend and that God has called him and he's gone, but they haven't clicked yet as to what really has happened.
And there's more distressing news coming out of the north. A man was murdered in Corozal town this morning. It happened just before 9 a.m. where 48-year-old Arnaldo Colo Veos was gunned down in front of his home in the Finca Solana area. According to eyewitnesses, 2 men arrived at Veos' residence earlier in the morning asking for him, but they were told that he was not at home. Moments later, Veos returned, and that's when the killer struck. One of the men, believed to have been waiting near Veos' parked vehicle, approached and shot him twice in the head at close range. He collapsed, and witnesses say the gunman then fired 2 more additional shots toward a family member who rushed to help. Neighbors tried to rush Veos to the Corozal Community Hospital, but he succumbed to his injuries on the way. Police say the killing bears all the hallmarks of a targeted execution, but nothing was stolen from Veos, and he still had money and valuables on him when officers arrived. The assailants are believed to be 2 well-known criminal figures from Corozal. Veos, who is the mayor's uncle, is known as a respected businessman in the community, and his killing has left his family and friends searching for answers. Police are seeking 2 suspects tonight. And in Belize City today, there was an armed holdup this afternoon. It happened at Uno gas station on the Philip Goldson Highway beside A&R at around 3 p.m. Police sources say the manager was held up and robbed of a significant amount of cash in the many thousands of dollars. No one has been detained, but police are reviewing surveillance video. And we take a break now, but when we come back, we'll tell you why the CEO of BTL has been suspended. Plus, the president of HRCU, an internal report says she failed to meet requirements when she took out a large loan. Stay tuned for this story and more.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
Here's how to access your contribution history on the My Social Security portal. First, go to your browser and type ssbportal.org.bz. Enter your email and password, then click Log In. Once logged in, you'll see your full portal account on the screen. On the left-hand side, you'll notice a drop-down menu for added features. Click on History, choose Contributions, read the disclaimer, then click Continue. You'll now see a full window displaying your contribution history. In the table, each row represents a different year. For example, Let's look at the year 2024. Click on the row and a detailed breakdown will appear. This breakdown includes your employer's name, your earnings for each month and week, contribution type, the amounts paid, and that's how you can explore the new contribution feature on the My Social Security portal. It's quick, easy, and keeps your Social Security information right at your fingertips. Create your account today.
I'm Randall Friesen and I manage Westville Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. A lot of the best products are being exported and we said, you know, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly and just overall their service is excellent.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Remember, not all light bulbs are created equal. Our lighting department offers a wide assortment of light fixtures and accessories to suit your style. So stop in today and get the right illumination for your homecation. And don't forget your B-Box when you make a purchase. Benny's, quality and savings.
Like it's hot.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sun Up on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
We continue our newscast with another top story where Chief Executive Officer of BTL, Ivan Tesacum, has been placed on 10 days leave after an investigation into his conduct, which started when a complaint of sexual harassment lodged against him in August. It arises from an event which occurred while he was abroad on a business trip with other managers. After a formal dinner with vendors where he reportedly had too much to drink, he allegedly tried to get a female manager to his room, including calls and text messages after midnight. But he is not being placed on leave based on that complaint. Reports say the board of directors has instead chosen to focus on the fact that he was reportedly intoxicated on the night in question, which was a work function. A staff bulletin says, quote, a complaint had been filed against Mr. Ivan Tesekum, the chief executive officer of BTL. That complaint was heard by a disciplinary committee appointed by the board, which received evidence from both Mr. Tesekum and the complainant. The board has accepted the recommendation from the committee that the specific complaint filed, that is, was not established in accordance with the law. Both the CEO and the complainant have been notified of the board's decision in respect of that complaint. However, the board has addressed a related matter which warranted disciplinary action and has given due consideration to the CEO's response to the allegation in accordance with his right to due process. The board also has determined that the CEO should be placed on leave from the office for a period of 10 working days, effective immediately. He is expected to return to work on Friday, November 14th of 2025. An earlier bulletin on October 21st had said the CEO has agreed to work remotely to ensure the process proceeds without any perception of undue influence or interference from his office. The manager who made the accusation has since resigned from the company after 20+ years. Meanwhile, the president of the Holy Redeemer Board of Directors, Wendy Castillo, holds a powerful post in the credit union sector, but in late 2024, she was under scrutiny within her own organization. It's for a loan which she made from the HRCU in mid-2024. The report was made in September of 2024 by the internal auditor who raised flags. The review is necessary for loans of more than $500,000, and the central bank regulations say that the internal auditor has to ensure that all documentation for such loans is in place before funds are dispersed. Well, they weren't. And the auditor found other notable deviations from the HRCU's regulations, which guide the lending practices. Our very own Jules Vasquez reports.
Wendy Castillo, she's the first female president of the Holy Redeemer Credit Union in over 50 years and presides over a powerful institution with over $29 million in profits, $800 million in assets, and 70,000 members. But an internal audit report obtained by 7 News raised some flags around the loan that President Castillo got from the institution in May of 2024. It's a $622,000 loan for her sole proprietorship business, Belize ProLab, for startup capital, equipment, and operational expenses. That company claimed it had a contract from NHI through a partnership with the Belize Family Life Association. But according to the report, the contract was never provided. The report notes, quote, the projections were not substantiated and no contractual agreement was furnished detailing the terms and/or payment arrangement for BPL services. It also adds, Belize Family Life Association later confirmed partnership with the BPL. However, contractual agreement with NHI was not furnished confirming what supplies or services are being contracted and price. Nevertheless, the loan was disbursed in June of 2024 without the contract provided and without legal fees paid before disbursement. The internal auditor notes that, quote, Castillo presented her loan to the board of directors. As noted in the minutes dated May 1st, 2024, it is unclear from the meeting minutes if she was present for the discussion of the loan. The auditor asked for a clear indication that she was recused from the meeting when the loan was discussed. We also asked this to the general manager in an email, but he responded that he could not discuss any member's confidential records or information, even if that member is the president. The auditor found that key basic documents were not provided for the loan, and neither were financials, which were an explicit condition by the credit committee. We asked Castillo herself about these omissions, But she would only say via text message, quote, "There were no red flags of the sort. All procedures were followed. All requirements were met according to our credit loan requirements." The auditor also found that key internal forms were not prepared. Again, we asked the general manager, Clement Usher, but he declined to provide information and also threatened to sue us to get our source of information and also if we use this information. But in her comments via text, the president said, "I am the president of the board. I should be under every scrutiny. That's the good governance platform that we follow." But we must now square that against this internal audit report, which found that the loan is not in compliance with the requirements of the Credit Union Act, central bank mandates, or HRCU's loan policy and procedures.
We also reached out to the Central Bank of Belize, which regulates credit unions, but they had no comment. Meanwhile, as we reported last night, a press release coming out of the cabinet was hinting that a sugar price increase was near. The release stated that they, quote, approved the establishment of regulated prices and the removal of price control for retail labeled packaged sugar, end quote. The release was vague about what exactly that means, but today, Minister of Agriculture, Jose Mai, explained that the wholesale price will remain controlled, but packaged sugar won't. Here's how he put it in detail.
The wholesale price, the industrial price is one. That has a price control. You're not to go above a certain amount. The packaged sugar, so somebody can buy 1,000 pounds and package it in their own customized pack and put that on the market. That has no control price because packaging has a cost and you have to compete. So people are ready to package right now and to add value. People are tired of buying sugar in a tire bag, put it on a shelf, and you don't even know if it has the weight that it should have. And so we are moving away from that. But the industrial has a price control. You just can't just increase the sky's the limit. That's the objective, right? And so that was passed in cabinet. I wasn't in cabinet on Tuesday, but that was passed in cabinet.
So this means that whoever decides to package the sugar produced by BSI ASR will be able to put their own price to it per pound of sugar.
That's correct.
As is the case of BMDC right now, who has a pilot project and is selling in San Pedro.
Yes, that's correct.
Two employees at the Belize Agricultural Health Authority were terminated within the past 3 months, and the PSU is claiming that they were sent home without due process. They issued a release stating that Baja violated the collective bargaining agreement. Baja then responded by refuting these allegations, stating that they followed the disciplinary process and that these employees were terminated due to gross misconduct. And not surprisingly, the agriculture minister is siding with Baja. Today, he told our colleagues at CTV3 that he instructed them to follow all processes for terminating the employees, and they did. Here's more.
In every government departments, there are very good public officers. There are some who we need to see some improvement, and there are some who do bad things. And union is union. They will defend their members. But in the case of Baja, these people who I believe have been terminated, the managing team at Baja have done extensive research to ensure that they're doing things the right way, properly, before they took action. And so the union is doing what they believe is right, trying to defend their members, that's their membership. But Baja also has those due diligence. And I will tell you, I was a police officer once, so I know what it is. They are good public officers, hardworking, diligent, responsible. And there are some who deserve I think, who I believe could improve. And there are some who have done very bad things. And so there must be a check and balance. There must be some kind of control, right? When people misbehave, then they must be held accountable. And so I have asked Baha that they ensure that they do their research and their due diligence before they take action. I think Baha had done that. They had consulted with legal people to ensure that we do things the right way.
Okay. A release from the PSU says it will, quote, not be bullied into silence while the managing director of Baja continues to abuse her authority and flout the established disciplinary process. And in other news, Yoni Rosado is back in the news, sounding the alarm once again on the state of cruise tourism. He held a press conference today to let the country know that cruise tourism is dying fast, and if the government doesn't intervene urgently, then dozens of tour operators and tour guides will be out of work. And he was backed up today by Raul Pelayo, the owner of Creme de la Creme, and the project, which is right outside the tourist village. He explained that he's been watching the dwindling numbers of cruise tourists, and it's been affecting his business as well. Here's a snippet of the conference in detail.
The cruise tourism, or the ministry, or the minister, or BTB, or the PUP, or NEP should come clear and say, if you're going to get in the cruise tourism, prepare another job on the side. Because cruise tourism is only a 1-2 days job per week. Even if when the high season comes, it's very difficult now. So that's number one point right there. The cruise tourism is not a full-time job. I come to this press conference today to let you know that with the cruise ship, with BTB, with the government, with the minister, it's a disaster. Because the ships are getting bigger, the tenders got bigger, and we're getting less passengers. You tell me how to fix that. I see myself in the cruise tourism going below the threshold. So I believe the government, if they don't fix this cruise tourism, very soon they won't be able to pay the teachers. They won't be able. I'm not a prophet, nor sorcerer. I just can see things by number. If we cannot pay our bills, regular water bill will go up, light bill will going up. If we cannot pay our bills, you tell me who will, and we work hard. I'll tell you this, we need help, and we need it urgently, or else we have more crime, more violence in our industry.
For last year, I made it my personal interest to find out also why the community park is not doing as it used to do for cruise tourism.
Exactly.
So is it customer care? Is it quality of the product? Is it the type of employees? Or is it just the way of the economy or the industry? So I personally come to Belize City, and for those that know me and know that I am there 100% for the last, say, 9 months, they take care of the community park, they do my deed, but at the same time, I'm seeing where the cruise tourism tour operators are struggling. I see where they argue. I see how they fight sometimes. And I see a lot of people lean to this man on my right, lean in and say, Yoni, you need for do a press conference.
And Rosado also called out the team that went to the 31st Annual Florida Caribbean Cruise Association Conference and Trade Show, which was held in Puerto Rico last week. He explained that only certain operators from Terminal 1 were handpicked to be a part of it, and everyone else was left behind to hear about it on the news. Here's more.
they send a team, I read it on Channel 7, from outside Terminal 1 with Nikolai and I think Mr. Miles and Mr. Wet and Wild, to Puerto Rico to represent us on the outside. There was none of us outside. We did not get invited. That's a selective team. You don't go speak out against you, no, welcome. We're in Puerto Rico. And the guy from Puerto Rico come to the whole world and stated that the ships are flying past Belize. They're building bigger ships, nicer ships, and they don't want to come to Belize. Is it because of the people or because of the government? Because we don't meet the ship. We don't go to Puerto Rico, we don't go to Miami. It is the government's right to go there, fight, and get the ships.
There are over 300 community healthcare workers across Belize who are often the first point of contact when caring for residents in rural areas. If there is no hospital or clinic nearby, patients visit their community healthcare worker, and today, the community health unit engaged with them to offer assistance in the fields by way of a community health strategy. Our very own Jo Marie Lanza stopped by the strategic planning session in Belize City this morning, and here's her story.
The Community Health Unit under the Ministry of Health and Wellness is taking a more active role to support its community health workers countrywide by developing a community health strategy to better identify solutions to the issues they face in delivering care to their patients. The technical advisor for HECOPAB told us more about today's stakeholder engagement to discuss the strategy they have devised.
So today the Ministry of Health and Wellness is hosting a validation workshop for the National Community Health Strategy 2025 to 2030. And this is an activity that follows an initial national forum that was held earlier in this year in August that brought together different partners to discuss this national community health strategy. And this strategy is really a roadmap that will help strengthen our community health worker program in Belize under the HECOPAB unit. And the purpose of this strategy is to really address certain limitations that we have, both financially and human resources. And this is an opportunity for us to gain adaptable and sustainable interventions to strengthen community health in Belize. And this strategy also provides a vision for empowering communities that can actively participate in bringing health equity and well-being for their communities.
Roughly 5 to 8 community health workers were present at today's session, including UNICEF, a valuable partner to the ministry, who is also playing an active role in the implementation of this program.
For us, UNICEF, we believe so much that for every patient to have access to primary health, to health services, the way to go is primary health care. And there can be no primary health care without community health workers, because they are the front line service provider when it comes to ensuring everybody, wherever they live, have access to primary health care services. That's why UNICEF decided, for a long time, it's not just now, since 1982, UNICEF has been supporting the government of Belize in strengthening the primary and community health worker program. When it was actually started in 1982, UNICEF provided both technical and financial support, and since then we have been supporting them. But this time around, we felt it was important to develop a strategy that give a framework on what community health program is supposed to be. And this strategy is going to be aligned with the national strategy that was launched last year, so to ensure that the community health worker program is linked to the national health strategy. That's what we are doing today. So today, in the last few months, consultant was engaged with support from UNICEF. We are working with the Ministry of Health, and then with stakeholder engagement, the strategy was developed. So today we are bringing everybody together to validate that strategy.
Azweta Cho says that they should have something more concrete in the coming months.
So we hope to have this draft strategy reviewed by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, ultimately after compiling all the feedback gathered from the participants today, and we hope to have that by the end of this year so that we could have an official launch in 2026, next year, early next year. What I like about this workshop is that we're reviewing the draft strategy and we're looking at ways of also mobilizing resources. This is a good opportunity for us to gather different stakeholders to look at ways that we could strengthen partnerships, because as I mentioned, we have limitations financially and human. So looking at other ways of garnering these resources is very important, and this forum allows for that.
Jo Marie Lanza, 7 News.
And stay tuned after the break. Pets, right down to turtles and hamsters in costumes for Halloween. We'll tell you what's that about when we come back. Stay tuned.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Drop it like it's hot.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Indian restaurant located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667. Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7. Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Drop it like it's hot.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Indian restaurant located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667 Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7. Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
We continue our newscast with a story about a fire. Last night around 9:30, a fire erupted on Youth for the Future Drive in Belize City. It was at a business named 303 Deli, which was being rented and operated by 44-year-old Caroline Jones. She told police she closed up at around 8 and left, but sometime after that it caught on fire. And no one was injured, and the cause of the fire is so far unknown. Meanwhile, at least 19 people have died in Jamaica as a result of Hurricane Melissa. The historic hurricane also killed at least 30 people in Haiti, officials say. Electricity remains out to most of the island, and as people try to salvage damaged homes and belongings from floodwater and mud, many thousands are growing increasingly desperate for aid. If you want to help the Jamaican consulate in Belize, they're inviting concerned persons to make financial contributions to their Heritage Bank account, number 9141578. That's 9141578. And in other news, immediately after the March general election, Tracy Panton's supporters thought it would be easy for the leader of the opposition to slide over into the leader's chair of the UDP. Well, it's been anything but. And almost 8 months later, Panton has now officially submitted her application for party leader for the November 30th convention. Along with the application, she also submitted letters of endorsement from party members. With the support of the majority of the elected representatives and caretakers, it is expected that Panton will run uncontested. But with the UDP, any number can play. If she emerges from the convention as leader, she would be the UDP's first female party leader. And in other news, months ago, activist Jerry Enriquez accused Justice Tawanda Andorra of judicial misconduct for allegedly prejudging a case which Enriquez and before him. He made a complaint to the Judicial and Legal Services Commissioning in April, and they sent him a reply earlier this week. It says, quote, the complaint was dismissed on the grounds that the threshold basis was not met to warrant any further action by the commission. That means that the complaint did not meet the threshold for misconduct as established in previous cases. And it's Halloween tonight. And if you're curious about what some of the Halloween highlights in the city are, take a drive onto 2nd Street just off Bayman Avenue. You'll be sure to meet the crowds of children swarming the Lizama house. It's not hard to spot, that is, because of all the unique, gory Halloween decorations out front. And today we stopped by to speak with his brother about this yearly tradition they've got going.
Well, I know my brother, Stanley Lizama, he's the mastermind behind all of this, right? Every year, really, and people just come out here, children, families at night, and it's good for the children. The last time, a couple of years ago, we had maybe 1,200 people show up at night here, give out bananas, ideals, sweets, you know. And so sometimes the street is blocked off for traffic, but it's a quite enjoyable time for kids and the family.
What do you think about it, you know, the whole?
Well, my brother got me into this also, and so I'm part of this, trying to support everybody. Does support him, my family and his friends, and it's a good thing he does. He always like to people to be happy every time he says it's for love of children, for Halloween and the family. And I think he's gearing for that. And I tell you something, it's from his heart, done from his heart, to see people enjoy themselves. There were little areas you go by the casket and then something pops out there, you know, and you can see the excitement on their faces and, you know, they're all, hey, mommy, daddy, and some of them crying, some happy what you see, you know, and colors out here, people coming there with the costumes also, you know, taking pictures, so it's quite enjoyable.
And while kids are trick-or-treating all across Belize tonight, like these ones we saw around our studio, they're not the only ones with costumes. Pets are also getting into the Halloween spirit on the Raymer's Feed Mill Facebook page, which is hosting a pet costume competition. Visitors to the page get to decide which pet costume is the best and deserving of some recognition. We spoke to their social media coordinator this afternoon about the competition she says has blown up over the years with the number of submissions they receive. Here's more.
What has happened is that we have, every single year we have different quarters, and the quarters have different campaigns. So we just recently concluded what was our customer appreciation campaign. So now we're entering the pet appreciation campaign. And it just so happened that the dates fall in with this date that is dying. So it's not Halloween really per se costume competition. It's just a pet costume competition. We have a niche, which is a lot of pet enthusiasts, and we have all sorts of different, because it's not the first year that we've done it. We have over 4 years that we have been doing the pet costume competition, and we have seen how much it has been growing. And because it has grown so much, we have realized that we needed to organize ourselves a little better. That's why we did different categories. And with the different categories now, this allows us to be able to have different submissions for avian, feline, canine, equine, and others. So it's not only limited to those that have fur babies. It allows the customers to express themselves through the costumes that they choose for their pets, whilst it also allows them to network with other people that are also into that niche. And also it helps me because I am able to build a relationship with my audience, and I'm able to see behind the lenses of that one picture that you're taking, which is your time, your dedication, your creativity, so that I'm able to understand you a little bit better. And that helps me then running the media. You can vote from now till the 3rd of November. At 12 o'clock a.m., it closes off. So for the different categories, there are different prices. Avian has $50. Then we have the feline that is $70. Then we have the equine that is $200. We have canine that is $200, and the others that is $100. So depending who has the most votes on their picture, then they're able to, win the competition based on the category that they are participating in.
The deadline to submit pet costume photos have passed, but you can still vote for your favorites through November 3rd. And that's 7 News for tonight. We leave you with a Halloween performance from Dee's Dance Studio at the Memorial Park stage. Enjoy, have a safe night, and join Indora Craig back here on Monday. Have a good night, folks. Happy Halloween.
Like the words of a song, I hear you call. like a thief in my head, you criminal. You stole my thoughts before I dreamed them, and you killed my queen with just one pawn. This goodbye is no surprise. This goodbye won't make me cry. Can I keep on dancing until I'm dead? Dancing until I'm dead. I'm dancing until I'm dead. Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. I'm dancing till I'm dead. 'Cause when you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music started bringing me back from dead. Dancing until I'm dead. I'm dancing till I'm dead. You've created a creature of the night.